basically make sure that we're not gonna go through the floor. Whoa! Damn. That's crazy. Uh-oh. Bad floors? Yep. Let's just be very, very cautious in here. Oh, this was another room, I think. At one point. Used to be a room. Like, I'm hesitant to even go anywhere near that area. Look at how bad all of that is. Whoa. Holy crap-a-moly. Look at this. Dude, you can't even stand in here anymore. Oh my. Nope. I don't know if these floors will... Nope. There's a spot where there's literally nothing under the carpet. I heard something over there. What the hell was that? What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new adventure. So, we were in Tokyo the last couple of days and I decided to drive out of town. I'm basically in Chiba Prefecture. It's actually kind of where we started out. Technically, Narita, where the airport is also Chiba. So, this is kind of cool. I do apologize. It's a little bit windy right now, but I came to one of the coolest looking spots I ever had. And the only way I was actually able to get here was I rented a Ferrari, aka the Prius edition, which is honestly so far pretty awesome. But the next few days we're going to be doing a bunch of different exploring, abandoned spots, haunted spots, all sorts of things, and it's probably going to be pretty mixed up. But I wanted to start out here first. Apparently this spot is supposed to be haunted, but in my opinion, so far, I'm going to say it's probably pretty known for its beauty. We're actually at a rice terrace, and it is just freaking awesome so far. So this is known as Oyana Senmeda. Apparently it's haunted by, like, the farmers that died here. Now, I don't think I can actually go in. I don't want to actually disrupt anything, but this is friggin' awesome. Wow, I got a beautiful cherry blossom tree, actually several of them, and they're all starting to bloom now, which is really cool. I might actually just drive up that way in a few moments, just to kind of see what the rest of the landscape looks like, but just kind of observing and taking it in is really, really cool. I didn't really know what to expect. I thought this was more of like a tourist spot, but it's not. I was literally just kind of doing some research one day. I was looking up, like, what are some haunted spots that I can do? I guess back when I was at the airport, I was like, all right, what are some cool haunted spots that I can do? And this kind of came up. And it's really nice. You just hear the frogs, or the toads, I guess. There's not really anybody around. But this is one of, like, supposedly one of the most well-kept terraced rice fields in the entire country. And honestly, it was really worth coming out to see. It was a long drive. It took me about an hour and a half to get here. Let me tell you, driving through Tokyo is a little confusing, but once you kind of get used to driving on the left side, it's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, I guess we'll explore around a little bit. I was actually hoping to find a bathroom because I really got to use one. But other than that, like, I don't know what those buildings are all for. I'm not really, like, sure what to say about this place yet. Like, I thought it was going to be like a touristy spot, but clearly it's not. But yeah, other than that, we are going to be moving towards another location. There's this abandoned love hotel that a few of my friends have been to years ago. I don't even know if the place still exists, but we're going to try and go there and see if we can actually explore it. But first and foremost, let's explore around here a little bit. Alright, so apparently what I didn't realize was there was actually more to this place. Like, there's actually, like, little trails and little observation areas, so we'll roam around a little bit. Why not? You know, it'd be really funny to see some frogs. I don't know why that would be funny, but I think it just would. Oh wow, this is freaking cool. Look at that. See, I didn't realize this parking lot existed. Had I literally driven a little bit further up the road, I would have seen it. But, yeah. That's the rice fields. That is epic. It actually kind of reminds me of one that we saw in Bali. Hey, that guy is, that bird down there, he's trespassing. Somebody call the police. Can Give him a ticket. Man, I have no idea what's up with this weather lately, but it is like crazy windy right now. Holy moly. But yeah, I do remember there was one famous rice terrace. We kind of wanted to go, but unfortunately we just weren't able to when we were in Bali. It looked really cool in my opinion, but we did kind of drive by it and see it from a distance. It was kind of like this, but like probably taller, and yeah, it was pretty cool. Damn, this is really cool. It's so freaking windy. Stop it. At least we get a nice view to start off the day. Oh man, I'm just in love with this area, and it's pretty quiet, with the exception of a few tourists, which basically are locals anyway. Wow, that is just something else. Well, I can say this would be a really nice spot to have a picnic if it wasn't super windy and I had some food. I ate a little sandwich earlier just to kind of hold me over, but I'm getting kind of hungry again, so we'll probably have to stop at like a 7-Eleven or something and grab something real quick. But alright, this is a cool stopover. I'm gonna try and go down this way a little bit further. Cool thing is apparently there's like a vacation rental literally right over there, so you can actually stay in this area. I'm not really sure what the accommodations are. It might be a little bit more basic and more traditional Japanese, but that would be kind of cool, so maybe I'll have to keep that in mind. The other thing is with the haunted rumors here, apparently I'm guessing farmers that might have passed away during World War II, who probably died in this area from, you know, the air raids and the bombings during that era, are supposedly still lingering. People come at night and they see weird lights, and some people have apparently claimed to see apparitions. So I don't really know what to say. It's not really a key place I'm going to be investigating because it's just too far out of the way for me to come back tonight. Maybe in the future. So this is my snazzy new ride. I definitely like this car a lot better than the last one. Honestly, like, it's not a bad ride. I've never driven a Prius. I've heard a lot of really good things. This one is a hybrid. Let me make sure I go into reverse. Getting a little bit used to these cars because I'm used to my Forester back home. But honestly, I kind of like it. It drives really well. It's got all the top of the line features and lane assist and eco mode, and it is hybrid, so far I'm doing really good on fuel. But apart from that, let's go up that way, see what else there is, and then we're going to start heading over to the abandoned hotel. Now, the weather's kind of weird today. I'm hoping tomorrow is a better day because we're going to a completely different area, and I would love to have some sunshine, some warmth, maybe a little less humidity. But yeah, I've heard a lot of things about Japan's humidity in the warmer months, and so far they are not kidding. I was also looking on Google Maps. There are a ton of cool places that you could legitimately stay up here. I don't really know which area I should go to. Maybe that guy looks like he's turning around. Shall I go through here? I just don't want to end up in like somebody's property somehow, but I think I'm gonna have to probably turn around soon and start heading on out of here. Ow, look at that. I know you can't really see much, but there's more rice fields all down there. This is just such a cool freaking area. I love it. It kind of reminds me of like certain parts of Canada, but the vibe is obviously just different. I think I'm going to turn around here and probably head back. I don't really even know where I'm going. I'm just kind of driving along. Sorry. Literally like holding other drivers back. And all right, let's figure out where we're actually gonna go, and then we'll just go. Here we go. Now you guys can kind of see it a little bit better. I'll stop along the way. There definitely is quite a bit to, damn, it's so hard to vlog in here because the way the windshield is, but there's quite a bit of stuff in this area to see. But the problem is, because it's later in the day, I'm trying to get to our eventual destination, which is this abandoned hotel. And hang on, let me just switch hands here. But yeah, because we're trying to get there, we're running out of daylight. I mean, it's already 4 o'clock, so we basically got 2 hours. It's going to take us about 45 minutes to get to that area. The drive here was insane. I was literally driving under the ocean, which is crazy. I mean, it's not the first time I've done that, but it was amazing. It was like 10 kilometers under the ocean, then over some like crazy bridge. The freeways here are absolutely nuts. The other thing, the tolls are also absolutely nuts. They're very, very expensive. So far, I think I've spent almost $35 in tolls just today alone. And these roads are super narrow. You got to be very careful around here. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, when you're trying to get places, and instead of it taking 3 hours, you want it to take 1 hour and 25 minutes, which is literally half the time. Unfortunately, you got to pay for it. But it's going to be the story of my life over the next few days. We're going to be doing some pretty top-notch places. I am excited. There's several locations I have been dying to get to for literally years. Today being one of them. Now that we have a car, we can actually do it. So this is the road situation here. We're going to have to make some space for the little van to get through. But yeah, this is literally the entire drive up here was all this. This is endless mountain views and curves, and it's just been nuts. Roads here are crazy because it literally just suddenly goes from a 2-lane road down to what's basically a 1-lane road. And the only thing that you're actually able to tell if another car is coming, other than honking and letting them know, at least that's what we do back home. If there's like a one-way tunnel or whatever, that's basically what you do. But here you just got to use all the mirror things. And if there is another car coming, then well, at that point you're just gonna have to figure it out. But yeah, this is it's fun, don't get me wrong, but it's also kind of scary. See, now you got a car coming. Let's give him some space. So it looks like he's letting me go. Thank you. This is so cool. It honestly is like awesome. It's such an awesome experience coming through these random ways. Oh, minivan coming. Or you're not a minivan, you're just a really small car. The good thing is most people here have tiny cars. What is this? This looks almost abandoned. I think it actually is. I don't know what it is, but we can't stop at everything today because we got a spot with a mission in mind. All right, well, we're here. I'm not really seeing anything. I don't know what that says. Let's see. It looks about right. It's supposed to be right there, but I don't really see anything. Oh wait, is this it? This looks like it might actually be part of it. I suppose. Damn, it is like incredibly windy. Like unbelievably windy. Damn, this place is like literally falling apart. Holy moly. Well, let's see if we can happen to get inside from this way. Otherwise, we'll have to hop around and I guess go to the front. Dude, holy crap. Oh, man. Oh, so much like crap going in my eyes. Freaking brutal. Yeah, this is definitely it. It literally looks like the whole building is like collapsing at this point. I can see inside. Look at that. Holy shit. So this place has been abandoned for like almost 30 years, roughly. I mean, go figure, it's literally falling apart. Well, that's a way in. Although, it looks to be pretty bad. Shit. Like, I kind of figured the place was going to be in rough shape, but I didn't know it was going to actually be this bad. Oh man, this might be a bit of a tough one, guys. Just need a second to rethink my thought process. Also, I'd really like to point out that people here are super friendly. I was just walking down the road and there was some dude doing construction, and he's just all of a sudden stopping. He's like, "Whoa, cool camera, landscape, landscape." I'm like, "Yeah, photos, picture, video." He's like, "Oh, cool." And he just, I don't really know what he was saying, but he was just being super friendly. So, I mean, usually abandoned places are relatively rough, but this one is like just on a whole other level. Like the roof is literally basically missing. This looks like it used to, oh yeah, it was. Look at that. It used to actually be a bathtub. Okay, let's try and get our asses in here. There's literally just so much stuff I have to walk over. And I don't know if there's any other passageway from here. Damn. Well, there is. I just have to squeeze my way through here, apparently. Ah, there we go. That was annoying. Oh wow, look at this. Damn. This is cool. Uh-oh. Bad floors? Yep. Let's just be very, very cautious in here. Holy crap. Oh wow. This is cool. I'll give you guys some info on this place in a moment, once I can get to the other side and basically make sure that we're not going to go through the floor. Whoa! Damn. That's crazy. Oh, shit, what the f? Oh my god. Oh, there was something that just moved there. Okay. So. Okay, calm down. You've done the haunted forest by yourself. This is not so bad. So, anyway, a little bit of a backstory here on this location. Basically, this place basically failed. It was built in the 70s, ran up until I think 1992, and basically went out of business. These are what are known as love hotels. Interestingly enough, I have been to, I think, 2 of them in the US as well. And they're pretty peculiar and interesting places at the same time. As you could imagine by the word, the name of these places, what people typically do in these places. You know, you can kind of figure that one out for yourself. The other thing, too, to note is that it has been rumored, or there at least has been lore, that this place might be haunted. Now, let's keep in mind that it is extremely windy. The place itself is actually falling apart, so if we hear noises, we'll try and debunk them as we go along. But keep your eyes and ears open, because I don't really know if this place is or isn't, so I guess we'll try and figure that out as we go along. But so far, this is kind of kooky and interesting at the same time. These old televisions, wow. Cool old pictures. Hopefully I don't get demonetized. But let's try and go through and maybe find some other cool things to explore. That literally scared the crap out of me. I thought it was an arm or a person or something. Holy shit. Yeah, this place is rough. Okay, we just gotta be very careful of where we step. Oh man, that's not a good sign. This place is bad. Damn. Well, so far, it looks like I might have just been able to walk in from the front. Oh, this was another room, I think. At one point. Used to be a room. Look at me, this whole thing is literally collapsing. This might be an in and out one, guys. Oh, shit. Like, I'm hesitant to even go anywhere near that area. Look at how bad all of that is. Damn. You know, I've had this place on my list now for years. What I never anticipated was it actually being this bad and this treacherous. And the signs of the floors sinking on the other side is not a good sign for this side. But we'll do what we can, I guess. We came all this way, might as well. What's in here? That's another room. That looks kind of cool. If we can just get in there properly. Whoa. Holy crap-a-moly. Look at this. Dude, you can't even stand in here anymore. Oh my. Nope. This is, I can't really get in there. Isn't that cool? That's a bed. What? Like, I don't know. Can I actually get to that side? I am terrified of this. This is not good. Like, literally right where I'm standing, the floor is giving way. I'm just gonna try my best to balance myself out. Get a cool picture of this and back the F up. Like, I kind of want to go to that side and get a better vantage point, but I don't know if these floors will... Nope. There's a spot where there's literally nothing under the carpet. I heard something over there. What the hell was that? For a second, I thought the frickin' floor was about to give way. Okay. We're backing it up and we're getting back into this hallway. Okay, well, I'm gonna try and continue. Guys, this is a really cool spot, but come on now. So this is the thing with this place, is they were known for kind of like themed rooms. Oh, man. It's like everywhere you step, you're just completely unsure as to whether you can actually go or not. I was hoping I could just at least take a peek. Okay, this one seems okay. Ugh. Damn. This is a bit of a challenge, this place. Whoa. Oh, this is cool. It's kind of like a little Zen garden almost. Floors here too are very questionable. Damn. Look at that. So this one would have had its own little garden kind of area. Holy crap, as soon as I stepped in here, I felt like the whole room just shift. Damn. Well, what's left is cool to look at the very least. Yeah, so if you look, you can see the way the ground is just giving way. Let's try and stand on this side, I guess. I think these are the bedrooms back here. Or maybe not. Nope, that's a bathroom. Yeah, this is all a bathroom. Cool old TV. Got some, I guess these are lights, sort of like lanterns. Huh, pretty neat. Wow. Huh. I guess they would have just slept literally right here on the tatamis. And then you had another little garden back there, which I obviously am not going to go to because the ground is messed up. Okay, let's try and continue, I guess. Me. I did not anticipate it being this bad. I gotta ask Josh and Steve when they did it if it was in this bad a shape. It's like even challenging just to film this right now. Alright, let's go a little further. Got another... Oh, there's a entrance to the basement here. At least these floors seem okay. They're old school toilets. Oh, this would have been another room. Got bamboo back there, that's cool. Damn, it is just destroyed. Yeah, this is clearly another bed. I mean, it's relatively untouched apart from the natural decay. Oh, that's cool. Just the way that all that gold trim is there. don't even know if I should go into the basement. I don't know what's down there, other than maybe some snakes. I mean, this side of the building doesn't seem so bad. Oh, this is cool. Got another little garden area back here. Cool vibes, at least. Alright, let's go through, I guess. Yeah, here is like concrete, I think, so it's much more stable. Another old TV. Yeah, this floor is fucked too. Shit. Can't even really get like back to anything. Damn. This kind of sucks actually. It makes it very difficult to explore. I'm just gonna keep the camera rolling just in case anything happens, but I don't feel comfortable in this place right now, and get a little bit more in since there's just a few more spaces back here anyway. There's another room that's pretty much caved in. Oh yeah, look at that. Damn. Holy crap. Yeah, that room went basically down to the basement. TV's still there though. Oh man. Holy crap. Talk about a reckless explorer. Like, this place is literally just a complete disaster. Oh man. It was cool to finally see it. Honestly, at this point, I don't even think this was worth it. Like, this is not even worth the risk anymore. Alright, let's get the hell out of this room. So much crap everywhere. Even the floor over here is messed up. Can't even really go back there. There is an exit, but okay, well I guess that's the end of the road, really. Wow. That was a short explore, but I can actually aim to go back out the same way that I came in, because it seems the reasonably safest. I'm not going to go into the basement, because if this building collapses, I'm going to be the one who's crushed in the basement, so we just ain't even going to bother doing it. It was cool to see though, I guess, but apart from that, there's not really much here. Everywhere I walk in this damn thing feels really unsafe. Alright, time to get back out of here. Man, I am really glad to be out of that place. Whew. So from the backside, honestly, you would literally never even be able to tell what this place was until you go inside. I haven't even really looked at what the front looks like, but since we're out of there now, we might as well go and take a peek, I guess. Well, to be honest with you guys, I did not expect to be out of that place that fast. That was overwhelming and underwhelming at the exact same time. So basically, that was pretty much it. Like, I don't really know what else to say. There is supposed to be like a haunted temple. I think it's somewhere around here. I'm just basically gonna try and get back to the car at the moment. And in my opinion, I expected a lot more out of that place. If it wasn't so dangerous, that probably would have happened. Would have been a lot more interesting to look at even. But I mean, it was kind of cool, like seeing all the natural decay like that. But yeah, I'm gonna see how far this temple is and see maybe if it's actually worth us heading on over to before we get back to Tokyo. But yeah, that's pretty much how my day has gone so far. I guess it's kind of gone wrong. Kind of sucked in my opinion. But I mean, I would have done more, but is it really worth it at the end of the day? I mean, I really wanted to explore that building. We got to see it, but like I said, it was more of just you You gotta get in and get out, pretty much. Wow, I just had one of the best meals I've had since I've basically arrived in Japan. It's called tonkatsu. I don't even know which city I'm in, but if you're ever looking for a place to eat and you want to go on the outskirts, this is the place to come. Honestly, the meal, like the helping, was incredible. It was just massive. Basically, it's a pork cutlet. If you saw one of my previous vlogs, I had something similar a while ago at the Sky Tree. In my opinion, this one was way better. The dude literally made everything from scratch. It was just absolutely delicious. Damn, they literally just made this all from scratch. Right on the spot. That's so good. I still haven't tried the shrimp. That's a big shrimp. So, in order to not completely waste the day, I don't think the day was really wasted per se, but basically, I found a cool spot along the coast. It's only about 20 minutes driving. I mean, we got a long drive to get back to the city anyways after this, so why not? Well, we made it. It sounds pretty freaking windy out there, but honestly, I just kind of wanted to be here just for a few minutes. There's just something soothing about the ocean. I'm sure many of you guys who live by the ocean know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, just gonna kind of hang around for a bit. I mean, I can't really see much, so there's nothing really to vlog for the rest of the night. This area doesn't really have too much. Everything kind of closes early, so other than the couple spots we were able to do, it wasn't all bad. I mean, the Explorer was decent. I just kind of was hoping it would be easier to actually stay there longer, but whatever. It was cool to see, that's for sure. I've had that place on my list, like I mentioned, for so freaking long now, so I'm glad we finally did it. And then that rice terrace was absolutely awesome as well. I would have loved to do this other village that I've been trying to get to, and it's literally by Narita, by the airport. I don't know if we're going to get to it on this trip. There are other ones that are kind of similar, maybe even better. But it was just kind of cool because it was like a historic town, and they kind of like dress up, and everything's like the way everything would have been like hundreds of years ago here in Japan. So it would have been very interesting. But yeah, anyway, in a few days, like I mentioned, we're going to the Philippines. I'm super excited to experience a new place, a new culture. I'm hoping the weather's good because it looks like it's raining a lot and a lot of thunderstorms, but we'll see, I guess. But I am looking forward to mostly having a few days off by the beach. Like I mentioned before, I got this awesome Airbnb, and I'm so ready. I've been grinding so hard probably until since last year. Bali was kind of my sort of vacation. Unfortunately, it really wasn't because I ended up getting sick, and then we just ended up continuing to film a lot of stuff anyways. So I really haven't taken much of a break in, I don't even know, a year and a half, 2 years? Maybe since me and Chad went to Florida. That was a long ass time ago, so I kind of need it. I've been grinding and grinding just like non-stop, and eventually it will catch up to you, so it's finally caught up to me. So I need a bit of a rest. I am still filming up until that moment. We still got 3 really cool locations. I'm hoping I can get to all 3 over the next 3 days, because that's literally all we have left. That's as long as we're going to end up having the car for, at least. And one of them is going to be Fukushima, so that should be pretty interesting. I don't know if it's going to end up here on the vlog channel or the main channel. We'll see. And then there's several other locations, or 2 other locations rather. Both of them are haunted. One of them is an abandoned mining ghost town kind of thing, so that should be pretty phenomenal. I don't know which order I'm going to do it all in, but we're going to get it all done. In the meanwhile, I'm going to get out, just kind of enjoy. It's very smoggy right now, it looks like. I don't know how much I'm going to actually enjoy right now, but we'll enjoy it as best as I can. Alright guys, so you might be wondering where I am. I'm currently standing in literally the middle of the ocean. So we crossed this massive bridge. I will actually show you what it looks like on the way out of here back into Tokyo from Chiba. And yeah, we're literally just in this massive parking lot, basically. It's like a, what do you even call it? Like a truck stop, but in the middle of the freaking ocean. So I'm gonna actually go up. I'm just in the parking garage right now because I gotta see this place. Like, apparently this spot is like absolutely incredible. It is so windy today, so windy all day, every day, in the city, out of the city. It's a little worse here, but yeah, let's go up and check this place out. Okay, so first thing to point out is that there are 5 floors. So we are on the 2nd floor, so we gotta remember that. I did take a picture, but apparently there's a grand deck with a restaurant, a theater, a viewing deck, grand cabin, shop and amusement. What the hell is going on right now? Okay, wait, what? what is this place? Where am I? So earlier today, you know what? We're gonna go up another floor and then maybe we'll come back down here. This just looks like shops and coffee places. So when we were driving across, going to Chiba earlier, I saw signs for, like, you know, parking, bathrooms, things like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's like a little, like, you know, a little truck stop or whatever. Kind of like driving through New York, maybe a little few porta potties or something. No. They decided they were gonna build an entire mall just literally right in the ocean. This is so cool right now. You guys have to see this. So we are literally standing on the grand deck overlooking the ocean. I think that's the road right there. I think. No, wait, I might be confused. I don't know. But yeah, what is this? Like, why would you create this? There's literally no one here right now, but it's like so well designed. Okay, there's no way there's no road there because you would see the lights. Which direction is the road? Why am I so turned around? But anyways, yeah, that's the view. Like, dude, there's like multiple sections of gardens. I'm trying to tell if that's a fountain or not down there. Like, this is the wildest thing I have literally ever seen in my life. Wow. Talk about impressive. All right, so can confirm that it is not a fountain. It kind of almost looked like a fountain, but it is not. Way that I could tell is somebody just walked right through it. There's literally a helipad down there, which is crazy. Then there's also this area, which I noticed is basically to take your floofs or doggos, if you will, to go do their business. All right, well, I'm gonna go inside and actually see what there is. I already ate, but I need to see. I'm just so genuinely curious now. I need to know what it looks like. Oh, it's actually warmer in here. The humidity at the moment is crazy, especially being in the middle of the water. And everything is just sticky. The dog sea terrace. Oh, okay. Cool. A lot of things are closed, but still, this is like, it's literally a mall at this point. Wow. All right, so there is the road right there. I think that's heading in the Chiba direction, but it just looks really cool right now. And yeah, that's definitely something that is so cool. But yeah, this place is quite impressive. I'm gonna go down one more floor and get out of this wind as well before I lose my hat. So I also just had like the craziest experience in the bathroom. I'll explain later, but their bathrooms here are just out of this world. Like, they're so well thought out, and we need to adopt the things they do here in the West back home. Time to head down one more floor and see what's down here. So upstairs was all just restaurants basically. And down here, I'm not exactly sure. Oh yeah, I forgot we passed all this. So there's like sweet shops, Starbucks, iDebox sweets, other things over there. They got Jazz's favorite game, of course. So there's 7-Eleven. I don't know if there's any gas stations. There probably is, but let's see what's in here. I gotta take a gander. Well, someone needs to notify Jazz they have more Pokemon games for him to waste all his money on. Okay, these are actually really cool. We got Naruto. Wow. Talk about amazing. Dragon Ball Z stuff. I'm not really sure what this is, but probably another popular anime. I was into some animes growing up, not all of them, but here you could win cars. Dude, you can even win chips. Like literal chips. Oh, they won something, I think. Or you can win a cup of noodles. That's so funny. Or Poke, which is an awesome treat. If you've never tried it, would highly recommend. I actually really like the strawberry ones. Those are kind of my favorite. Actually, the almond crush is really good too. There's like literally an entire lounge in here. You just grab a seat. You just literally just chill here all day and no one would even say a thing. It's crazy. Let's see how comfortable these chairs are. Oh, that's actually nice. Not bad. So yeah, the funny part here is that the bathrooms. So this building in particular even has a children's restroom, which in my opinion is a great idea because ideally you want to keep, you know, the pee people out, the dirty people. So it would be pretty obvious if somebody walked in there without a child. That's the first thing I noticed. Number two, man, I really want bubble tea. I don't know why that just came to mind. Anyways, need to stop getting distracted. They have sinks here that literally, I know some places do have them even back home now, but they're more common here, I find, where literally all of the nozzles are literally just all built into the actual sink. You have the water, the soap, but the neat thing is that the hand dryer is literally in the same sink. I obviously couldn't vlog it because you're in the bathroom, and that would be kind of weird if I was filming that, but wow, what a neat invention. Okay, I think it's time to get out of here. So apparently this place literally has a foot bath. That's so crazy. And an event space. Wow, looks so cool out there. Can I go out there? Might as well. YOLO. Yeah, after this, I don't really have too many plans. I'm trying not to, oh my gosh, the wind is so strong. If I turn the camera a certain way, it literally wants to just fly out of my hands. But yeah, there's this cool bell thing back here. I don't know what that's all about, but awesome. This place is just freaking awesome. There's so many like unnecessary things. I don't know if it's just Japan trying to one up themselves and one up the world and just do better. I've also heard a lot of really great things about like China. So we may end up there on this trip. I don't know yet. The only thing I have planned so far is Philippines and obviously back here because I got to fly out of here. But yeah, this was really cool to see. So it's closed right now, but that is the foot bath. There is other things. I don't know what the other stuff is for, but that is so cool that that's even actually a thing. That's really smart. I think there is just massage chairs, but still pretty cool to point out. And now we head back to Tokyo, but first we gotta drive underwater. Now the nice thing here that I find, and I guess it's because it's like the merge lanes are really short, that people actually let you in. And this is the reason why also we couldn't see the road. There is a road, I was right, but it's just completely under the ocean. That is friggin' amazing. Wow. And this just goes on for kilometers like this. Like it goes for a while. And we're still going. I think we've done like 5 kilometers already. Where's the exit? It never exits. This is making me feel very claustrophobic. Damn. So the only other tunnel that I can remember that's kind of like this, and it might actually be longer, is I believe in Maryland, if I'm not mistaken. Going from like Maryland to like towards Virginia. I remember heading south from, I think it was from the Pocomoke. I don't even remember anymore, but that was pretty freaking intense too. And also really expensive to use, but Whatever, man, if it saves some time, yeah, go ahead, pass me. Speed limit's 80. Some people drive really slow here. Some people kind of moderate. And then other people just want to absolutely fly.